Alright, Interverse. Got a really cool couple days coming up here. We're gonna head down to the Everglades, hit up Loop Road, Everglades National Park, hit up the Keys, get some wildlife, some sunsets, some sunrises. Should be a really cool couple days, but first, we gotta make a stop at the world famous Best Buy. Got done with the stop at Best Buy. Got a power inverter. Plugs into the cigarette lighter thingy, plug out hole thingy, and allows you to plug in a regular thing so I can charge batteries and whatnot while I'm driving. Getting some gas now. And then finally we can get this trip underway. Here's one of the coolest things about South Florida. Because it's so populated and so crowded, and also butts up against the Everglades, which is a protected land, you get nice suburbs like this over here, stores and strip malls and houses and, you know, McDonald's and the such. And then you go, what, I don't know, an eighth of a mile down the road, and you're in the Everglades. Welcome to Loop Road, Interverse. A little history on Loop Road. So Loop Road's kind of the Wild West of South Florida. It's an old road built back in the 20s when they were logging cypress trees out of the Everglades. There's still some people that live back here, but mostly it's just a little scenic jaunt off one of the main passes that goes from Miami over to the west coast of Florida. It's about 24 miles long, one lane each way, and just takes you right through the heart of Big Cypress National Park and gets you kind of up close and personal with some of the native animals. Starting to get a little worried that our trip might not be all that fruitful. But check out how clear the water is. Let's go walk over to the other side. There's a couple fish down there. I don't think you can see them because of the glare. No gators. No birds to speak of, except that one. This is a little disappointing. I was hoping we'd be in prime season, it being December 26th and all. But doesn't seem like it. Let's mosey on down the road, see what else we can find. So here's a cool spot, and it also has an alligator. Seen a couple other gators today, but they were small. This one's pretty small too. But the lack of freaking wildlife, man. There he is. Mr. Gator, just chilling in the water. Well, I found a reason to break out the big boy camera. There's some kind of hawk right up here. I don't know what it is. Well, I can't get the camera to adjust either, but it's very pretty. So, broke out the big boy camera. Got some nice shots of Mr. or Mrs. Hawk up there. This is one of my favorite spots, Sweetwater Strand. One of the spots I'm considering trying to make my sunset photo at or near. It's just a really cool spot. Water goes way back that way. This little creek canal thing goes way back there. If the sun will cooperate and the sky will light up, could be a pretty cool picture. Could also might be too much. Difference between dark and light and not come out at all. So, still deciding. Alright, Interverse, we're gonna try it. We're gonna hike part of the Gator Hook Trail a little bit. See if we get down here just a little ways. Kind of turn around, point west, and find an interesting something to look at. Well, the Gator Hook Trail, very pretty and serene and scenic. It is not giving me the westernly exposure that I need. So, I'm gonna head back, try to hurry back down Loop Road, see if there's anything I can point that direction in, catch a sunset. You can see these big pieces of wood here. These are from back in the cypress harvesting days. They laid these down so they can get the big cypress trees out. Pretty cool. These are still here from the 20s, maybe even before that. Alright, we're back at Sweetwater Strand. Setting up for something. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's too much between the darks and then the light of the sky. Sunset does not seem to be popping. I mean, sunset is now, so if we're gonna get some cool skies, it's probably gonna happen in the next 10 minutes. If it doesn't, at least we tried. We'll get what we can and get out of here. This still is my favorite spot here on Loop Road. It's so peaceful and tranquil, and we're starting to get some orange popping through there. Maybe we'll get something. Let's see. Well, Interverse, don't think that worked. Got some shots. Saw a little alligator, but don't really think the sunset worked. Good news is we did get one shot of a bird, so you know, we'll have to work with that. Other bad news is you are running out of battery. So good thing I got that inverter. I can charge you up on our drive over to Everglades National Park. Probably take you about an hour to get there. It's dark, so you're not gonna miss much anyway. I'll test out that inverter, see how it works, and definitely gonna have to order you some backup power when I get home. Hopefully that inverter works, and I'll check in with you after I get there and grab some dinner. We're back. Made it to the park. Got a full charge battery in you. We're ready to go. So it's about 8 o'clock. In the park now. Gonna try to find a camping spot for the night. Hopefully they're not all taken. Also gonna keep our eyes out for any wildlife. Won't be able to get any pictures of it, but could see some deer or something. Maybe a panther. I doubt it, but I would love to see a panther. I don't know. Let's just keep our eyes out and do a little cruising. Well, Interverse, it's about 10 o'clock. Just backing up some files from today. Somewhat successful day. Got a couple wildlife photos. Didn't get the landscape we were looking for. Didn't get the sunset. But we're here at Everglades National Park in our camp spot. Got tomorrow lined up. Thanks for sticking with me today. And check out the next episode for tomorrow. See you on the flip side.